You watching your show? Don't spill too much popcorn, Nate. 10 minutes. We're going to bed. 10 minutes. What's up, people? What's up? All right, you guys. All right. I've been getting a couple emails today. I got two emails from Emily or one email from Emily, one email from Carrie, and then I got a Instagram message from my girl Lydia. So I wanted to come on and I wanted to shout you girls out. What's up? I'm so glad you guys messaged me. I love hearing from you guys. I love messaging with you guys. You're probably going to think I'm a little crazy because I just like say, hey, call me girl. But I love talking with you guys. So I wanted to talk about a little bit about each one of the things each girl kind of asked me about. I'm not going to say like which girl asked me what. I'm just kind of generalize it. Hey, Classy. So, people, places, and things, you guys. Okay, so here was one of the questions. How can I change my people, places, and things when I live in an apartment where I used to use all the time? And all the memories I have are of using in this apartment. And so, but I can't move out of the apartment because, well, it's my apartment. This is where I'm going to be living. So, y'all understand the question? The question is, how do I change my people, places, and things if I have to live in the place that I'm living in, which is, it's her own apartment. And here's my idea for that. So, so this house that I live in right now, when me and my husband were in active addiction, we lived here. Okay, so I have a lot of memories of actively using in this place. But what you have to do whenever you get clean and sober is you have to start making new, healthy memories. Okay, so if you live somewhere where you used to get high at, and every time you look at the walls at a certain picture, that picture reminds you of how you used to snort lines off that picture frame, or how that couch over there reminds you of how you used to pass out with cigarettes in that couch, then you know what? Change it up. Take those pictures down. Get rid of that couch. Maybe get a new couch cover for it. Make it look all nice. Redo your whole house. Make it look nice and fresh. And then you know what else? Have some friends over. Have some sober friends over and break your house in and make new memories, okay? Make new, healthy recovery memories. Invite some girls over to have some coffee. Have a self-care Saturday like I do, okay? Have a self-care Saturday and just hang out, drink coffee, and do some self-care, okay? And that will make you feel so much better. And that's how you can, hey, Robert, that's how you can build new memories in your place if you can't move out. Wow, this is not a good angle. Ugh, that's not a good angle. Everything's really good, Robert. I'll go ahead and update you guys on that real fast. So my husband and I went to a meeting today together. We had a long talk. I called a couple places to get set up with the therapy, and I got somebody that's in his network. So, and he also reached out and called his sponsor. So that made me really, really happy to hear, you guys. I was just like, you know, I asked him, I said, do you want to be sober? Do you want to have a good life? You know? And he said, yeah, he wants to have a good life. Yes, he wants to be sober. But I'll tell you what he did open up to me about. He opened up to me, you guys, about having a fear. A fear that he's not going to be able to get things done at his job. It's like he says that he has this constant doom and like he's not, like he's going to get fired or he's going to, it's always about his job too, because his job is really stressful. And so he said that he's got these like, they're not irrational fears, but they're fears, okay? Yeah, and it's always around his work because they're really hard on him at his job, you guys, because he's a new ASM. Well, he's not new. He's been there for about 3 years, but he's newer and assistant store manager. And it's retail and it's hard work, okay? You have to bend over backwards for the customer. I mean, it's hard work, you guys. And so he gets dicked around a lot, you know what I mean? So We got him set up with a therapist. Yesterday when I got on here, you guys, I was just so upset and I was so afraid. It had just happened and I was just scared. I was scared that, you know, he was going to go to sleep and not wake up. You know what I mean? I took video of him last night, and this morning when we woke up, I showed it to him, you know, and I was crying watching it because it's like he couldn't even talk, you know. Hey, Bill. So we got all that handled, and I feel like he is in a good place. He went ahead and went to work this evening, and he texted me when he got there and checked in and said, "Hey, I'm here. I made it safe." And, you know, I told him, I said, we just gotta have this, we got to open up the lines of communication between us. Like, I'm not your enemy. You know, I'm on your team. I want you to succeed. I want you to be the shit. You know what I mean? I love him, y'all. He's my best friend. So that's good. Then what else is it? Okay, so I got a couple of emails, and that's what I was doing just a few minutes ago. I was answering those questions. So when you're like, one of the girls had asked, you know, she lives in an apartment where she used to get high all the time, and so a lot of the memories that she has are of her using in her apartment. And so, you know, what I was telling her is that, you know, when you get sober, you got to start making new memories. And if you are associating bad thoughts with that apartment, then make new, fresh memories. You know, have your friends over and do sober things there. You know what? You could even have like a little ceremony. Go get some sage, okay? Burn sage around your house and bless that motherfucker. Bless it. Bless it. Just bless it. Okay? And get all the bad vibes out of it. That's what I would do. And I would have my girls over, and I would have coffee, and I would bless the shit out of that place. You know, make new memories, you know. When they're telling us to change our people's house anymore, okay? People, places, and things. We don't need to be hanging out with our friends that are using drugs still. People, places, and things. We don't need to go to you know, the bar. We don't need to be at, you know, Teddy's house who cooks crack. Okay? Like, and a lot of people will think that they need to make geographical changes, right? Like, oh, I'm going to move states. I'm going to move to Texas, damn it. I got to get away from this dope. Y'all, let me just tell you something. If you're a drug addict like I am, you will find the dope anywhere you go. I tell you this, I've moved 3 times, different cities, and everywhere I go, it's like magnets. It's like flies to shit. That the dope just finds me. It just finds me. I run right into it. And I'm not even lying to you guys. It's that serious. You can't run from yourself. The problem is inside of us, you know? So instead of like trying to escape from city to city or house to house, we have to change inside of us. And we have to want better for ourselves, and we have to want to be sober. We have to want to live in recovery, you know? This is a choice of a lifestyle. I had to choose to want to be better. I had to choose to start working on myself. You know what I mean? Because for the longest time, you guys, I didn't work on it. I didn't work on myself, and I just did what I wanted to do, which was self-sabotage, which was kill myself. You know, and coming out of that, where I went from one extreme to killing myself to now where I want to live and I want to be healthy today, and I want to be, I want to be healthy so I can be here for my son and be a good mom to him. That's a huge change for me. And so this is all new. So just like I'm learning new, I'm going to share with you guys everything that I learned new. You know, When I first got into recovery, living in this house, because I used to get high here, I had to go through the whole house and clean it all out, you guys. Because when I was high on meth, I would hide syringes everywhere. I had to go through this whole house. We have little things like this, okay, that have, and I would hide syringes and those kind of things. Or I'd be over here and I'd hide syringes back here, and I would have them hidden everywhere, you know, in holes on the wall, okay? And so I had to go through the whole house and clean out the whole house, because that's what I would do when I was high. I would get high and hide things, you know? Clean out all the drawers underneath the beds. It was crazy. But now I'm making new memories here. I'm building my family here. My son is growing up and we're making new memories, you know? I pray every day, you guys. I pray over my family and over my home, that I ask God to take my will and to guide me and to show me how to live every day. Because there's days where I wake up and I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this today. You know, I'm not in the mood, or so-and-so pissed me off last night, or sometimes I'll get on my channel and I'll go to the held for a review or spam comments, and there'll be some asshole talking shit to me, and I'll just be like, not in the mood, you know what I mean? But what I've learned is that not focusing on that negativity, my brain automatically wants to go to the negativity and the drama. So for me to turn it around and go the opposite way, it's hard, you guys, but I do it because it works. Okay, so I had a young lady reach out to me on Instagram today, and she had a relapse recently. And she has been seeing a therapist for probably the last 7 or 8 years, and she hasn't told her therapist yet. So she messaged me and asked me, you know, did I think she should tell her therapist? And so I just got done messaging her, and I told her, you know, go ahead and be honest with your therapist, because that person is going to be able to, that is the person who's going to be able to help you. You know, and she's such a sweet girl, you guys, and I can feel her pain and how she felt so alone, you know. And I wish that I had, like, I just went and checked my Instagram DMs and found her message, and it was from like 2 hours ago, but I answered her right back. You know, I always answer my DMs and my emails at night, you guys. I always lay down in my bed and answer all you guys' DMs and emails, okay? So I'm never going to leave your shit on read. I will always answer you back. And so, so she's just nervous. And so I told her, you know, go ahead and talk to your therapist. Let them know what's going on. And then the farther, because she was sending me videos, the farther on, there was like 8 or 9 videos she got down. Then she says, I need to go to a meeting. And I'm like, yes, that's it. You know what you have to do, okay? You know in your heart what you need to do. You need to get connected. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. You have all of us. You can come over here and be on a meeting with us in the evening times. And we're all here in the comment section. You know, you guys, you're no matter what, if you feel like you're alone, you're not alone. There's somebody out there who's struggling just like you are. We're all just trying to make it. One day at a time. One day at a time. You know, yesterday, I was so upset, you guys. I just thought that was the end of the world last night, you know? And then I got on my emails and I got on my DMs and I started reading you guys' emails and messages, and I started reading some of you guys' struggles. And then I thought, shut up, Nicole. Shut up. You know, you guys, every time I get to reach out to you guys and talk with you guys and hear from you guys, I realize, like, I got to keep doing what I'm doing, you know, because that little struggle, that little bump in the road last night, you know what? It's going to be all right. You know, we're alive, and that means we got another chance. You know, my husband's alive, and he has another chance to make a better decision today. Hey, Melinda, I'm doing good. I was just so in the moment yesterday, you guys, when I got on. I was so emotional, you know, I was so emotionally charged. He is doing good. We went to a meeting today and we got appointments set up with a therapist. And you guys, like, this is the thing. This is why I was so upset yesterday. I didn't tell you guys this because I always call him my husband, so you guys just know him as my husband. But the reason I was so upset yesterday is because today at noon, we had to go get our marriage license signed by the Justice of the Peace and take it and get it recorded. So I was just like, really? Like, are you trying to, like, not marry me or something, you know? And so I all these, like, second guessing and whether I should do this, because we went and got our license a month ago and the license is good for 60 days. So I had scheduled for today to go and get all this stuff done. And so yesterday I was like, he doesn't want to marry me. That's the things that start going through your mind. Even though, listen, you guys, we've been together for almost 8 years. We've been married, baby. But it's like, those were the things that started going through my mind. I was like, oh my God. But we went ahead and we got all that stuff done, and it's, yeah, hold on, baby. I'm almost done with my video, okay? And you need to get your pajamas on, young man. Go get yourself a pair of pajamas. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. That's a long time. Hey, Antoine Butterfly. I don't... Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you're here.
Like the butterfly.
That's right, buddy. My little boy just heard me say your butterfly, and he said, butterflies. So, okay. So, everything's going okay, though, you guys. I'm okay. Neil is okay. Go ahead. Say hi to everybody.
Called butterfly cats.
Yep, that is.
I mean.
Mrs. Baker's butterflies, huh?
Wait, we always sing.
Hey.
We always sing the brilliant butterflies.
The brilliant butterflies are is what they're called. And Nate, you guys, has learned how to write his whole name, Nathaniel, because his name is Nathaniel Alexander, if y'all didn't know. So I wasn't thinking about how long his name was going to be whenever I named him, and I didn't think, oh, he's going to have to write that.
You named me Liam.
I was going to name you Liam, but Grandpa didn't like it. Okay, so pick up that popcorn, Nate. Alexander, please. So, okay, so I think I answered 2 of the questions, and I typed these girls back, but they were good questions, so I wanted to share them with you guys. And then another girl, my girl Carrie, had messaged me about the steps, you guys, about the 12 steps. And, you know, because we talked about today in the morning meditation, we talked about how, you know, step 1 is we admitted we were powerless over drugs and alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable, okay? And so if you guys ever look at the 12 steps, you'll realize that, you know, it says we, you know, because we can't do this alone, because the 12 steps are a, you know, a fellowship, a program of togetherness, a connection. You know, we admitted we were powerless. You know, past tense, we're not powerless anymore. We got the power today because we got our higher power, and we have our wits, we have our minds about us. You know, we're not high. We're not out walking around like zombies anymore. And so I'm really going to start, like I said, focusing a little bit more, like once or twice a week on a step study. So this Saturday, it's going to be all about step 1 this Saturday when I do our video. So I just want you guys to know that, like, I feel so much better than I felt yesterday, and I really hope you guys know that. Like, I'm sorry I was so upset yesterday. I was just really afraid, you guys. And you know, I love my husband, and I just want him to be okay. I just want him to be happy, you know, and I just want to be a good wife to him. And so that's what I'm trying to do, you know, and my channel is my channel to share my life, you know, my journey with you guys. So I didn't feel comfortable acting like it didn't happen, you know what I mean? And so, but from now on, like I was talking to Neil, I told him, you know, from now on, if something like that happens, I want you to come over here. He can come over here and talk about it with us. I think so too, Robert. That will be good, huh? And I'm trying to, because Neil even said it. He said, you know, I don't have anything like you have. I don't have like people that I can go talk to. And so I'm trying, you guys, to get his butt over here. I said, well, why don't we do a joint meeting on my channel together, you and me? And we can talk about how we do our lives together as two addicts in recovery. And you can meet everyone on my channel and you'll see how awesome they are and how much, like, I think that would be so awesome. And so I think, you guys, after this whole incident, I think he's coming around to the idea of having support through my channel, you know, with you guys too. And then that way, you guys that are on my channel, the men, you guys can talk to him, you know, maybe he can even come on and upload videos without me. You know what I mean? And you guys can talk to him when I'm not around. You know, he could, if he's struggling one day and I'm at work, he can come on here and say, hey guys, it's me, Neil. What are y'all doing? You know, wouldn't that be cool? I told him, I said, these people are y'all are my friends. I know I don't know you guys or see what you look like, but, I mean, some of you guys I do, but some of you I don't even know what you look like. But y'all are my friends. I know your names. Yeah, Robert, I do. And that's, you know, I was even telling him, I said, you know, that would be even easier because I feel like for men, like if you guys emailed back and forth and stuff, isn't that help you guys? See, us women, we want more of like a connection, you know? But you guys, hey man, what are you doing? Like, that's easy. That is, I feel like for men, that's more helpful to them because they don't get all in their feelings and stuff, you know?
What's my back?
Okay, Robert, I'm going to do that, okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I'm going to do that. Give him your email. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on and give you guys kind of a life update. And to the 3 girls that, Carrie, Emily, and Lydia, I'm really proud of you guys. And thank you for sending me messages today. I got your messages and I replied back. And I hope that what I replied back with helps you. And if you need anything else, you can always message me. Go ahead, baby. Say hi to everybody. He's got the lampshade on his head, y'all. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Lampshade Man. I said I'm Lampshade Man.
He is cute.
Last time I flipped the
You're
hat.
welcome, you guys. You're welcome, girl. Don't even worry about it, okay? But
last time I flipped the hat in my arm and then flipped it in my hat.
he is so loud, just like I am. Isn't he the cutest? You guys, this is my life. Hi, Nate. They all say hi, Nate. My house is like, well, no, it's not too bad. That's just that's clean laundry I have to fold over there. That's Nate's little chair he sits in sometimes. That's the TV over there, and then the dog bed over there, and then we're on our bed, you know.
And then what? Guys, can you even...
He wants to have his own channel, y'all, but I'm so afraid to let him do that because people are just so, you know.
You can be with me.
I could be with you and protect you, huh?
Yeah.
What would we call it? Come here. Let's practice right here. What would we call your channel?
No, you think.
Let's call it Mommy and Nate's channel.
Let's call it Mommy and Neil's channel, but Neil's not.
How about Neil, Nicole, and Nate?
Neil, Nicole, and Nate channel.
That's right. Okay, let's tell them good night, okay? We say, buenos noches. Say buenos noches. Noches. Okay, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love you guys, and I hope you have a great night. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow on the flip side.